Okay, hello everyone. So for today's discussion, we will be finding the perpendicular line of the line x when the line given the line x is equal to 5. Okay, let's first graph this. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I already graphed this earlier. Oh my goodness, let's just erase all of it. Okay, I made a mistake, that's why I'm redoing it again. And this is the positive thing of teaching it online, because you can redo it before posting it. Anyways, okay, so we're given that x is equal to 5. So let's say this is 5. And let's draw our line, our original line, as a green. Okay, and we're basically trying to find a line in which when it meets our original line, it will form a 90 degrees. So let's say this one can be 1. This line can also be, oops, as long as it's forming a 90 degree, okay? This one can be 1. This one can be 1. And you get the idea. Okay, but we are given a specific point. That's why our perpendicular line is also specific. So to find the perpendicular line, we must first find our slope. And we can find our slope by looking for the slope of the original equation. So let's say, this is really a tricky one. Okay, so the slope of this one is basically what? Because in order to find the slope, we must have y. Oh, sorry, let's switch back to black pen. Because in order to find slope, we must have an equation that looks like this, right? And the slope is basically the m, the value of the m. But in this case, it's not written like this. So I think this might be where it gets tricky, because it's not written as y is equal to mx plus b. So to find the slope with this one, we also know that a slope means rise over run, right? Okay, and what I mean by rise over run is okay, so what I mean by rise over run is sorry, let me just finish this labeling. Okay, now what I mean by rise over run is how much, so going from your from the first point that you can see on your graph, and then count how many times you rise and how many times you run to get to the next perfect point on your graph. So in this case, is our graph running, or is our graph running? And what I mean by that is there any changes from our x values? Is there any changes from our x values? No, right? It's constantly on 5. Whenever you go, it's gonna be constantly rising, and the x value won't change. It will always be on 5 in this case. That means that there's actually no, that means that our slope is undefined. Oh, before I write it undefined, Ooh. Before I write undefined, we can conclude that our slope is 1/0 or undefined. Okay. Okay. And after that, if we take the reciprocal of our slope, we're actually still gonna get 0 slope. So that means that we won't have any slope for our, we have a 0 slope for our perpendicular line. So we can find the perpendicular line by writing out our slope intercept form now. So m is equal to 0, and we're given a point in which 6 and -6. So using our slope intercept form, we can say y minus a -6 equals 0, and x, so 0 minus a 6, which then we get y sub 0 plus 6 equals 0. Therefore, our perpendicular equation of the line would be y is equal to, oh, not 6, y is equal to 6, -6, because we're gonna subtract that. So y is equal to -6. Yay, I got it right. So yeah, that's the explanation for that. Just make sure to follow all these steps when you're trying to find a perpendicular line. And if you are trying to find a parallel line, you just have to copy the same slope from your original given line. So if there's anything else I can assist you with this, just comment down below and I will be happy to make another video. But until then, don't forget to like if you like the video, or you can also dislike it if you didn't like it. But anyways, see you on my next tutorial. Thank you.